Tim Burton's full name is Timothy Walter Burton, and he was born in Burbank, California on the 25th of August, 1958. Tim Burton is best known for his dark, quirky, and gothic fantasy movies that challenge the Hollywood norm. Most of his movies have two different worlds in them, as well as the common themes of death, isolation, and longing. Most of Burton's movies are also about an outcast. There are quite a few characters in The Corpse Bride, some of the main ones being Victor Van Dort, Victoria Everglot, Emily, Mordeline Everglot, Finis Everglot, Nell Van Dort, William Van Dort, Barkers Bitten, Elder Gutnecht, Mayhew, and Pastor. All of the characters in The Corpse Bride have stick-figure limbs and extreme out-of-proportion features, and wear Victoria-era London clothing. For example, look at Emily. She is very pretty but has an extremely thin neck, arms and legs, and a normal-sized head. Her waist is also way too small for the size of her chest and skirt. Despite this, Emily's skin is blue, and so is her hair, which is very long. Her lips and eyes are very big, and her nose is very small too. Emily's personality is very lively and sweet, although she has a bit of a temper. Victoria has pretty much the same body shape as Emily, although her personality is much more reserved and shy. She wears a very dull red dress and has pale white skin and grey hair which is in a bun. She also has very big eyes and a small nose and mouth. Looking at Victor, his whole body is very thin and his legs are abnormally long. His facial expressions always seem to look sad and depressed. This matches his personality, which is very shy and nervous. He is a very awkward character and has very big eyes compared to his long, thin nose and mouth. He wears a simple black suit. Victor's mother is the opposite of most characters in this movie in the fact that she is very large. This matches her personality because she is very bossy and outspoken. Her face is a fat triangle and her eyes, nose and mouth seem very small in the middle of it. She wears excessive clothing like a huge scarf too. On the other hand, Victor's father is basically an older version of him. Very skinny with a skinny triangle-shaped face wearing a simple suit. Although his moustache and eyebrows are way too big for his face, and his hat is way too tall and thin. He is much quieter than Nell, and much less greedy as well. Victoria's mother never smiles and is always unhappy. She has very big grey hair in the shape of a stretched-out love heart. Her face is like the shape of an eggplant with all her features crowding the top half of her face, leaving a very pointy chin. Her face is also always frowning and she has a bigger than normal chest and stick-thin arms. She wears a pale red dress. Victoria's father has a very stern, gloomy and grumpy personality. His body is a big circle with a smaller circle for a head and no neck. His arms and legs are sticks and look very out of proportion. He has one curl of hair on his bald head and a frowning expression all the time. He also wears a khaki and grey suit. For my character, I'm taking the head of Victoria's mother with her big hair and angry expression. I am also taking the body of Emily with her big chest and tiny waist.
Created using Powtoon.